Next order of the day is a resumption of sectoral debate on the diversification of the Nigerian economy, pursuant to Order 16 of the Standing Orders of the House. Honorable members may wish to recall that various ministers had earlier briefed the House on the activities of their ministries on the diversification of the economy, and the House had on Thursday, 9th June 2016, commenced the sectoral debate.
I remain Leo Ogor, representing the Isoko Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, I'm from Delta State. Let me first and foremost state that I was privileged to sit on this floor, had the great opportunity of listening to all the ministers in respect of the presentation of this issue that borders clearly on the sectoral debate. And I want to state, Mr. Speaker, that while listening to all of them, it bleeds my heart. It bleeds my heart so much that we couldn't find even any solution in all their comments. And I can clearly state that based on what they told us, it is extremely clear that we are almost at point zero. Mr. Speaker, my colleagues, like I said, if there is the clear need for diversification, and we have clearly seen it, and I have said that the drop in the oil price today is a blessing in disguise. I expected a scenario or a situation where the government will come out with clear economic policies, where precisely we will have some great plans, where this nation probably will be in the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years. And those are going to be the anchor points of our discussion. And I was sitting down here, hearing comments coming from no directions. It bleeds my heart. But as a good lawmaker, I want to lay emphasis on the role of the lawmaker in this whole issue, because I find myself in a situation where I have become a major player in the government system where there are clearly no economic policies. And it is very sad, because you can clearly see it in the reflection of the economy. Today, you can clearly see how the exchange rate is fluctuating. You can clearly see the dip in the whole economy. You can clearly reflect it, and even in the employment sector, vis-a-vis the stock market, and everything is almost in a situation of comatose. But I believe that the first step, Mr. Speaker, and I'm going to bring the proposals, I'm going to bring this amendment. There are two major amendments. The two major amendments that we must do as lawmakers, if we have to be serious, is to first and foremost look at the provision of Section 44 sub 3 of the Constitution. This provision places all mineral resources in this country in the hands of government. It has led to a situation where there are a lot of illegal minings going on all over the place. Nigeria is a nation blessed with so much resources. Nigeria is saturated with natural resources, but unfortunately, some foreigners coming from our neighborhoods have been the main beneficiary, taking out billions of dollars that are supposed to be going into the consolidated or the federation account. I would prefer rather going into the federation account vis-a-vis our constitution today, are already going into very wrong hands. Two, Mr. Speaker, which is the main pain of our problem. We sit down as a people, as a nation, where we divide money on a monthly basis from the federation account in line with the provision of Section 162. We say we are running a federal system of government, where indirectly what we are running is a unitary system of government. Because when you have come to the market, you come to the system of the central cap in hand on a continuous basis. Having free money to share, it will not give you the opportunity and privilege of looking inward. Look at the volume of bitumen we have in Ondo State. Nobody is interested in tapping it. The only singular reason is that we have this cheap money that comes from the central system of government, and we just come and share this money. I state with all emphasis, my brothers and sisters, that first we should look at the exclusive legislative list. It is totally saturated. The clear responsibility rests on our shoulders. And I state with all emphasis that the provision of Section 162 of the Constitution is an aberration. An aberration to the issue that borders on federalism. If we are interested, and I state that if we are interested in diversifying this economy, these two provisions must go. We must be prepared to create a system whereby people will look inward. Water at every given time will find its level. Let places like Lagos State that raise so much resources be able to channel the resources back into the system. Look at the volume of uranium in Gombe State. Nobody is busy tapping it. The vast agricultural resources of the agricultural land has been left fallow. All because we will come here and share some cheap monies where we cannot even pay our salary. Till the government is ready and serious about diversification of this economy, they will speak. And I can clearly see that with the economic policies that I see today, which I know that doesn't exist, without any economic plan, I believe the whole concept is more of a lip service. So I feel that we wake up to our clear responsibility vis-a-vis the provisions of the lawmaking, and before we go, we will introduce these two amendments, which will be our